why don't you just...
Hello.
Oh, hey, Adam.
A pleasure.
How are you doing?
Very good,
Great
very
to meet
good.
you.
Nice to meet you. You have a wonderful toy box here.
Oh, yeah, amazing. You've had a good look around?
I have. I'm really, I'm impressed with the size of the operation and yet how organic you seem to be able to keep it.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Everyone seems to be able to adapt to the story as it moves. It's an amazing operation.
Oh, great. Yeah, well, that's good. Do you get that impression?
Yeah. So what's occupying your time in the production right now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, this is Sim, my editor.
Hi, Sim. A pleasure. A pleasure.
Yeah, great. Sim was on Shrek 1 and 2.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So, we've stolen him back to the UK.
Oh, good.
Sorry, you.
I'm wondering what's occupying your time on the production right now.
Well, I spend a lot of time in here. This is the brains of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Where we're putting together the storyboards and putting often temporary music at the moment, and sometimes temporary voices. But as we're recording the actors and we're putting their voices on, and we're editing and trying to make the scenes and the overall movie work. First of all in storyboards, and then it gets slowly replaced as the shots come in.
It's amazing. I was down with your storyboard department, how many drawings they're generating to get these things working.
Yes. Yeah, and we're trying so hard to get ahead of the floor.
Right.
But as you've seen, the floor shooting away like crazy, and we're like Gromit in the wrong trousers, putting the track down in front of the train.
Right.
So here's Doug, and we're kind of trying to deal with all the scenes we haven't yet shot.
Right.
And sometimes even rewriting and reboarding the stuff we are shooting.
Even now, you're still
Wow. Yeah, because as we put it up on the reel, then we have to let the heads of the studio see it, and the studio canal, and everybody has notes, and so sometimes we have to go back into stuff we're already shooting. So it's kind of but it's all for the best. So.
It looks so good. It's just so lovely and so funny, the little bits that we've seen.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
yeah,
great.
I spent a lot of time working on stop motion films and stop motion commercials, and I've never seen any operation the size of what you guys are doing.
Oh, right. We're just working on The Invasion right now, which is quite mega in scale.
A lot of choreography.
Yeah, I mean the big challenge, as you know, the puppets are sort of this big, so making it really play as a big movie. That's one of the big challenges. This new, you've seen the art department, what they're creating, and down on the floor, and with all the camera angles and lighting, and to make it into an epic, really.
How many?
With all this size.
How many? What's the most amount of characters you have in frame at any one point?
Oh, it varies a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the obviously one of the aspects of it is about a whole tribe of cavemen, and they form a football team, a soccer team.
Yeah.
And obviously 11 aside, so it's part of the kind of the nature of the beast is that we've chosen for ourselves a movie that has always about 11 people in at any one time.
Right.
So.
Is there a way in which this process still feels similar to you to the early days of just you alone doing all the animating, all the filmmaking yourself?
Yeah, I mean, well, I regret not being able to be on the floor more than I am and actually doing it, but we have such a great team, and part of it is, even though it's a massive movie, it's important, and then we've got such a great team of people, all hand animating everything, frame by frame, and so I've been quite hands-on with the character design and different aspects, and so I think it will feel like it's all been done, by one or a few people.
Well, I'm impressed with how much hair you put into this film. That's as I was looking at it, wow, there's a lot of logistics around all of that.
It's an animator's nightmare. But I think it's part of our love of clay. We don't mind the fingerprints, but we also don't mind hair, boiling and stuff. And it has I guess it harkens back to King Kong and early Ray Harryhausen movies.
Well, and when I was a kid, that's what drew me in. That brought me into the process. I could see what was going on, and it felt like felt handmade.
Yeah, it's got even Doug has this mop of a hairstyle, and we did all kinds of testing. There's a degree to which it gets too much, but if it distracts, the animators are incredibly kind of forgiving and work very hard to just make it just move a little bit.
The number of bits of engineering you guys do for the degrees of freedom in the characters is really astounding. The magnets and the hair and the replaceability.
Yes. We've worked on that for years. I mean, I know a lot of different studios use replacement heads and like Leica use replacement heads or mouths, and we've done it. We started with Wallace and Gromit in a close shave because as more animators came on board, it was how to keep the style the same, and because everybody has a slightly different style, and this helps it kind of uniform the whole thing. Do you want to show a little bit? How the hair moves and lip sync.
Thank you so much for your time, and thanks for your hospitality. A pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
And all success with the film week. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Cheers.
It's been a pleasure to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.